Hi, hello, namaste. Welcome to Priya's Pathshala. Today I am here with you to discuss about a very interesting and trending topic nowadays. That in which school should I join my daughter or son? In which curriculum? Rather than a school, I could say which curriculum. So state board, CBSE, ICSE, IGCSE, IB. So a lot of curriculums are available, the choices are more, so the parents are getting more confused. So this video is especially about the parents who are being confused to select which kind of curriculum should I join my daughter or a son. State board, CBSE, IGCSE, ICSE, IB. When it comes to rural areas or towns where the choices are not much, that's not a problem actually. When it comes to metropolitan cities or where the availabilities are more, there comes the selection of and the choices of curriculums where the parents are being so confused. When it comes to state board, it depends upon the state in which you are residing. Central board, that is CBSE, Central Board of Secondary Education, overall India. ICSE, it's again Indian Certificate of Secondary Education. Most of the parents will get confused between ICSE and IGCSE. ICSE is Indian Certificate of Secondary Education. It's again our India is only offering this kind of curriculum. IGCSE is International General Certificate of Secondary Education. It's a Cambridge curriculum. International Baccalaureate. It's again a curriculum which is offering by the foreign international curriculums. When it comes to here, let me talk about first this Indian curriculums, state board. See, whatever the curriculum you are looking forward, it obviously depends on your educational goals, what you have set for your daughter or son and what their interests are and what they want to pursue. When it comes to state board, obviously nowadays most of the parents are not opting for state board because maybe because of transfers or the languages it is offering or any kind of critical based thinking, application based thinking, or the curriculums which we are looking forward is mostly the CBSE curriculum every parent is preferring for. Very less parents who are residing in the same state, they will be preferring the state boards. But if you ask me, when it comes to state board and CBSE, CBSE will give you a more chance like for anywhere if you go for any kind of job change or anywhere, CBSE will be available in every kind of state in all India. And state board, it only localizes to the particular residing place. Then what about this Indian Certificate of Secondary Education? It is also present in all India in every state. In among these three curriculums, the CBSE and ICSE and the state board, if you see the textbooks are completely different. The subjects offered by the curriculum is almost same in the state board and the CBSE, but ICSE, I can say it's a sandwiched model between CBSE and IGCSE. Let me give you a very good clarity on it. If a student, if a parent are looking forward that they want to develop their career in India and they want to become either doctor or an engineer, preferably I will suggest CBSE because the question paper pattern which is there in the CBSE and the textbooks will be definitely aligned with the NTA syllabus, that is National Testing Agency, that's your NEET or IIT entrances, JEE, whatever it may be. That textbooks and syllabus will be aligned with the NTA and almost the question paper pattern you have seen last year and this year, accession and reasons, whatever that questions will be the same as the CBSE question paper model. In state board again if you see the same MCQs will be the same in ICSE, CBSE, state board, but accession reason, true or false statements will not be there in the state board. But if you see the same pattern will be there in the CBSE. So what I want to give you a clarity is if you are looking forward for a career in the India for a doctor or an engineer, I will definitely suggest you to take up for the CBSE. But what about ICSE? ICSE is also a very good curriculum where it is offering much chances of subjects, choices of subjects. It's as I already told you, it's a sandwich between CBSE and IGCSE. Like in international curriculum, in ICSE also you have a lot of choices in the subjects. Like you can take commerce in 10th standard only, you can take IT, you can take any other subjects and you have a choice to not to take a subject also. Like math is very compulsory subject in state board and CBSE. In ICSE, without math also a student can appear in the final exams by choosing any other subjects like commerce or any other subject. So in this case, if the student is already preoccupied and predetermined that I want to take up a CA after my 11th and 12th, I am know where I want to see myself, or the parents are very much clear, then they can take ICSE and they cannot choose any one of the subject, and they can choose commerce from the 9th standard itself. The child will be exposed to their dream subject from 9th standard, which is not possible in state and CBSE, obviously. But if the child is not clear, most of the children will not be clear till the 10th and of course till 12th also. In that case, the person can take till ICSE also. The only complaint or claim in ICSE is the student will be burdened more subjects, more content. If you see in CBSE, the child will be writing the 100 marks paper in science, where that 100 marks only consists of biology, chemistry, physics. But if you see this ICSE student, by 10th standard, they will write 100 marks physics paper, 100 marks chemistry, 100 marks biology. That means I am telling you the number of subjects will be increased in the ICSE by 10th standard itself. But it is okay if the student is so potential enough, and they can be given that opportunity to study the ICSE. Otherwise, one more option is till 7th. You can expose the student to ICSE and they can be changed to CBSE in 8th, 9th, 10th. And they will be more acclimatized to that kind of pattern of questions. By 9th and 10th, it will be enough. So the student will be trained to that kind of question paper pattern. Or otherwise, if a student is capable enough to take the load of more subjects, anyhow they are going to take up in the 11th and 12th. So if it is okay, they can take. Or else, if the child has a mind that I want to take only commerce, I want to take only IT or computer science, in that case also ICSE will be a better option. What I am trying to tell is, it definitely depends upon your educational goals, what you are taking up going to be in 11th and 12th. If I am ready to take any kind of challenges and I want to be with number of subjects, I want more options, then you can go with ICSE. No, I want to be either this very particular about my 11th and 12th, I am going to choose science curriculum with a doctor or an engineer, then also CBSE. It's also okay, whatever you take in a CBSE doesn't a problem that you cannot take a commerce, you can still take a commerce in 11th and 12th, but without having prior knowledge about the same subject. But the ICSE student will already have, because he or she would have been taken in their 10th. State board is again I am telling, as they are residing like Andhra, they will be in Andhra, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka. It depends upon their state curriculum they will be taking up. It will be not like at the end of the day, if you see in 11th and 12th, these all three curriculums will be going for the same kind of competitive exams. But the thing is that competitive exam will be mostly aligned with the CBSE portions. So in that case, it's better to train a student from the beginning, at least from 9th and 10th, as per the CBSE portions. Then what about this IGCSE and IB? Like for NRIs, are the people who has expectancy to just move from in and around the countries, they will be preferring this IGCSE and IB. As I already told, their IGCSE and IB courses, this will be offering more subjects of choices, I can say. Like in ICSE, as I told, the student will all same ICSE also has subjects, even languages also you have an opportunity to take, like French, you can take many other languages. The same way in ICSE also, it offers almost 30 languages and more subjects also. The choice of subjects where you can choose will be very much huge, you can say. Like related to journalism, any kind of courses. I am not much aware about the type of subjects they are offering. I know that wide varieties of subjects are being offered in any kind of schools which are offering this kind of curriculums, that I am sure. That means these subjects which they are going to study in, like we would have seen, listened those particular courses in might be of PG or somewhere else, like in post graduation, they will be exposed to those kind of subjects in from right from their 8th, 9th, 10th. So IGCSE and IB particularly offering a chance of more choices of languages and also the subjects, wherein which you will not have this kind of choices in all the other three curriculums. But at the end of the day, I am telling the same. If these two you study and come for the 11th and 12th, and again you compete for the NEET and JEE along with these people, better to choose any kind of Indian curriculum only. No, my aim is to study in abroad and apply for any other foreign university. It obviously gives you a better advantage, competitive advantage for the IGCSE and IB students, because you've been keep on trained in such a kind of critical thinking application. Every curriculum is offering the same kind of 21st century skills, no doubt in it. But the thing is, you've been prepared for something else and you attempt for some other exam, there will be a gap to fill and you need some time to prepare. So better to have a set goal before only, at least right from your 9th and 10th, thinking that whether I am going to stay in India or not, whether my goal is either science or commerce, a minimum knowledge on it. If not, if at all, take then general things. Then you take CBSE, go for 11th and 12th CBSE or a state board and appear for the NEET or JEE. Otherwise, I have a goal to go abroad, then you can take IGCSE, IB. Why I am telling is, I have observed certain students where people usually come across with IGCSE and then shifted to CBSE and then attempt for the NEET or JEE. Here, a switch in the curriculum will definitely disturbs the child academic performance. So it's better to be like predetermined and pre-planned in their academics. So just I am telling once again, it depends upon completely the child potential and the educational goals and the parents desires in which they want their child to be in. So take a time, think before you join. Just don't go with any kind of board without any prior knowledge. Your set goals will definitely help you. And a minute, I know that nowadays parents are taking lot of huge time to think on all these things, but definitely I am telling you, just see your child potential, one thing, and the other thing is on what is your educational goal and where I want to see my child in coming 5 years or 3 years, and what is my future plans. Based on this helps you to select the type of career and type of curriculum. Thank you. Bye.